Hi everybody, so this is my spoiler review for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So if you don't want to know any spoilers, don't watch this. Watch my other review for my non-spoiler review from before, but if you don't want to know any spoilers, spoiler alert. Now, this movie's not making a lot of money at the box office. I already explained in my first one, in my other review, but yeah. And for those of you who haven't seen my other review, I'm back home now. My mom is doing better. She has this thing that's helping her. So, and I don't want to go into full detail, but anyways, I'm back home and I'm doing really fine. But yeah, so this is my spoiler review for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, and I thought it was pretty good. Also, here's something. The baby was really cute, and the baby had like underwater powers just like his dad. And Mira isn't in it a lot because Amber Heard and the whole controversy she's facing because she was abusive to Johnny Depp. That's its own tale. But yeah, she's was in the beginning part. Then she was injured, and she had to be hospitalized, and then she had to stay in the, and then she comes back at the end, but that's really it, and we don't see her. Also, I heard Batman, like Ben Affleck's Batman, was going to be in it, but they had to scrap it for some reason. I heard this movie went through a lot of reshoots. Um, I heard this movie was really fast. Like there was like one thing, but I don't know. There was a lot of cool worlds they went to, like when Aquaman was trying to rescue his brother, that invisible suit was pretty cool, and them going to this area with his skeleton monsters was pretty cool, and him rescuing his brother and them going on an adventure. And I like this island world with the plants and the giant bugs. I thought that was pretty cool, and I do like the brother relationship, and the Loki joke was pretty cool. And but yeah, outside of that, I can't really. Sorry if I can't say anything bad about this movie. If you didn't like it, that's okay. Like, I can't really think of anything bad about this movie. But if you didn't like it, that's fine. But I still enjoyed it. I also, a spoiler alert. So, the baby lives. Like I heard he dies in the comics, but no, the baby lives. I'm actually glad the baby that lives, but some people think it would have been okay if they kill off the baby. Like that would have been a very bold turn, but I feel like that wouldn't really match the out there goofy tone of the movie. Like you see the baby being happy, you see this funny charm. I feel like if they killed the baby off in this kind of movie, it wouldn't match, and it would have gone a bit too far. So I'm glad they didn't kill off the baby. But yeah, Black Manta. So Black Manta finds this trident, and it's evil, and is from an evil kingdom that was like the brother of the original king. So he was sealed away in ice. So he tries to seal him in there, but he wants to escape. And there was a lot of parts that I'm like, oh no, ooh, oh no, whoa, oh. I like when movies and shows do that, like, oh no, eek. And I feel like the villain, like the dark evil skeleton villain, I think his name Necromon or Necronin, and like he's like a Black Lantern or in other versions, but I feel like he's like a different one here. But yeah, I thought he was pretty scary, but I don't know which version he is, but he's like an Aquaman villain, but we'll have to see. And well, we did see, and they defeated him. Also, Black Manta. I don't know if they kill off Black Manta, but he jumps down, and I do like his suit. I like that it's trying to be comic book accurate, and he does have a more intimidating, tough feel. But I really did like the original one, the original suit. I thought the original suit was pretty okay. But yeah, it was still faithful to the comics, but more movie. But I do like that. I do like that more things are trying to be more comic book accurate and trying to find clever ways to work around it. But Yeah, and Black Manta. Like in the first one, Black Manta was in it, but you can tell that Ocean Master was mainly the villain. Here, you can tell that Black Manta's mainly the villain. Like, he wants revenge for his father because Aquaman didn't save his father, so he wants to kill him, and he's like, I won't do anything, even if I have to make a deal with the devil itself. So Black Manta tries to destroy, and even kidnaps the baby and sacrifice him to it, but then Aquaman saves the day and tries to stop him, and they save the baby, and then there's parts where I'm like, oh my gosh, oh no, and because the ocean Orm gets controlled by the trident, and then but then he's like, you got face it, like I'm here to help you, but then Aquaman saves him, and then Orm does the right thing and gives him his trident and defeats the evil Cain. But then there was like parts like where he grabs it and then he throws it, and then he throws his good trident at him, and then he saves the day. And then Aquaman's like, I wants to do the right thing and tries to help Black Manta because after what happened, but then Black Manta's like, nope, and then he jumps down. I don't know what's gonna happen to him, but we'll probably never find out. Then Orm leaves, and then he is at a burger place, and he wears a Jabba Jaw T-shirt, in that old Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Also, there's a joke where he's like, "You can eat cockroaches," but I think he was just making fun of him. And he puts a cockroach in his burger, and he eats it, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" In a mid-credits scene. Also, they revealed Atlantis to the world, like Atlantis exists in the world. I can't really figure out they already did that, but like everyone knows about Kryptonians and Amazon women when the Justice League for and alien threats and magic powers, so I thought introducing Atlantis would be easy. But yeah, Atlantis exists, and Aquaman tells about how Atlantis exists. Also, Willem Dafoe's character, Volcro, or Velcro, I forget how his name's pronounced, but yeah, apparently they killed him off screen. I think he had other roles, but they didn't need to kill him off. They could just say like he's retired or he's has his own event. He's helping people in the other world. But yeah, I wish they helped him. But also, I like the worlds they go into. Like I think I mentioned the jungle world, and I also like this underwater gangster place with the fishy people. I thought that was very interesting, like a version, like kind of like the imagination of Guardians of the Galaxy, only underwater Earth fish people, which is pretty interesting. There's like hammerhead shark people, and I thought that looked pretty cool. Well, I guess that's it for my spoiler review. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this review, and sorry if I know a lot of people are probably being like, "Oh, you like this movie? Well, I thought this movie was garbage. Here is there." Well, I can't really think of anything bad about this movie. If you didn't like it, that's fine. Well, anyways, but still, I'm entitled to my own opinion, and I really liked it. Well, I liked it or something. But anyway, that's my review for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Hope you enjoyed this review. Did you like the movie or didn't you? Or what your thoughts? And see you next time.